Hello everybody, it's Maikito, and this video is later than usual as well. Like I said yesterday, I'm still with family, but I still thought I'd try to get some picks up for you. First, I thought I'd go over yesterday's picks. The leans went 1 for 2, Odeberg hit, Greenwood missed. But for my main player picks, I swept it. I killed that one. Behrens and Wilson both DNP'd because they didn't start. But Barkley over 2 shots hit. He hit that within like the first 15 minutes. Fofana over 2 shots. He hit that in the second half. Udogi over 1.5 fouls. He hit that as well. He ended with 2. Even though Wilson didn't play, he still got those 2 fouls like he did last game. Sevilla over 1.5 goals allowed. Hit that in the first half. And Amoro Dion under 2.5. I said he was going to be a trap. He had hit 5 out of 5 games, but people wanted you to take that on purpose because of that, and I knew he was going to go under, and he had no shots that whole game. So I went 5-0 in player picks, and then I went 2 for 3 on money lines, almost swept that one. Wolves were winning 2-1, and with like in the stoppage time, which is when they, after the 90 minutes they add some extra time, Coventry scored in that extra time 2 times and beat them. I don't know how that happened, but Wolves blew it. But Bilbao moneyline versus Alaves easily hit, and then Luton winner draw. They were losing and they tied with like 3 minutes left to go. So Wolves let us down, went 2 for 3 on those, but still killed today, and hopefully still have a hot streak going 4 or 5 days, and hopefully I can keep it going with today's picks. My first pick is going to be Nyland under 3 saves, 3.0 saves. This is in Spain, La Liga. He's playing at home for Sevilla, going up against celtavigo. The Celta opposition, the team he's playing against, when they're away from home, the other keepers have gone under this mark in 5 out of 5 games. Celta averaged 3.9 shots on target away, and they're not good attacking when they're away from home. Their team is below par. I believe they're fighting for relegation, and Sevilla have a decent defense at home. They usually have 3 defenders in the back, and then they have 2 wingers that come back. So they really play with 5 defenders plus the midfielders that also defend, and Sevilla hit on the counter. So they have a decent defense at home, and they shouldn't struggle too much against a weak Celta attack at home. So I like Nyland under 3 saves. This is one of those where I'm confident that he won't get 4. My next pick is going to be Florian Wirtz over 2 shots. This is in the Germany Bundesliga, away from home, for Leverkusen, going up against Freiburg. 2-3 videos ago, I took him as a lean. This time I'm taking him as an official play. He's at 2+ in 5 out of 5 games, and had 3 last time he played them. Played Freiburg, and Freiburg have an average defense, and he averages 2.52 shots in the league, and I feel like at 2 it's a safe spot for him. If he goes up to 2.5, I would not take him. This is one where I feel like he's either gonna end with 1 or 3. It's gonna be either one, and I feel pretty more over the 3 than the 2. So like Wirtz over 2.0 shots. I actually have a lot of unders today. My next pick is Nicholas Fullkrug on the 3.0 shots, also in the German Bundesliga, at home for Dortmund, going up against Frankfurt. He averages around 1.8 shots at home, like including when he gets subbed out. If you include when he plays, if you just do it by per 90 stats, that's if he plays the full game, he averages 2.1. So he's still under this 3.0 mark, and his line is normally at 2 or at 2.5. So I don't understand why it's at 3. It's not like he's going against a weak team. Frankfurt is decent away from home. They have an average defense, so I don't see why his line is that high. It's too high in my opinion. And last time he played them, he had 2. So I just feel like 3 is too high of a mark for him. So I have Fullkrug under 3.0 shots. My last player pick is also an under. It is Sommer under 3 saves in the Italian Serie A, playing at home for Inter Milan, going up against Napoli. Napoli just came from an elimination game where they struggled away from home against Barcelona, who Barcelona are notorious for playing like they play like sort of bad defense, even though they did play good defense last game. and now it's even worse going up against Inter Milan, who is top of the table, and they also just got eliminated in the Champions League to Atletico Madrid. So all they have to concentrate now is the league, in which they're first place. They don't want to afford to lose points in the league. And Sommer in his home games, he's gone under 3 saves in 5 out of 5 games, and Inter have no reason to hold back now that they only need to concentrate on the league. And Napoli have been okay recently with Osimhen back, so I like Sommer under 3 saves. This is also another one where I don't think he'll get 4. And then I have 3 money line plays. The first one is in the Spain La Liga. It is the Sevilla money line at home versus celtavigo. Sevilla have been in the last 3 or so games at home have had pretty decent form. They haven't lost in those 3, and Celta is bad from home. So I like Sevilla to win at home. I know the money line says -105, so it's more like a 50-50 chance, but I give them more of a 65-35. They won't lose. The reason why it's like that is in case they draw. And if you look at their win to draw, it is extremely juiced, and that's because they think they could draw. But I like them to win. And then I have the Juventus money line at home. This is in the Italian Serie A, going up against Genoa, and this is more of trusting a Juventus quality side. I believe they're second place in the league right now, and Genoa are below average when it comes to playing away from home. So I'm really just trusting Juventus and their good team at home. And for my last money line, it is the Roma money line, also in the Italian Serie A, playing at home, going against Sassuolo. It is pretty simple. Roma have a good attack at home, and Sassuolo have a horrible defense away from home, and they also have a pretty good quality team with Dybala, Pellegrini, Lukaku, El Shaarawy, and they've been pretty good lately, so I back them. So Sevilla, Juventus, and Roma. I want to thank everybody for hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark. I couldn't have done it without you guys. All the support you guys have given me. A lot of you coming, most of you coming from Jordan, so I owe it a lot to him. And I have been doing pretty good recently, which has helped me as well. I hit it not soon after posting last video, but I always say the support has been crazy, and that's just feel like because I didn't expect the support to be this much just starting out. And I mean, while I have been doing great, it's just one of those things where you don't see it happening until it actually happens. So I appreciate all of you guys, especially there are some people that donated to me today, and trust me, everything helps. It is not necessary, but everything always helps me. But if you did like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help boost the algorithm. And if you want to use any of my codes, I have them linked in the description, because I know some of you guys don't use Underdog, they use prizepicks, and the lines aren't always the same on prizepicks. So if you are interested, you can use my code there. But again, I really appreciate all of you guys for watching. I promise you guys I'm trying my best. It is, as I'm recording this, it's like 12:30, but I still want to get a video out for you guys. But thank you. Have a good night.